What's going on, everybody? Man, 20 years, Wedding Crashers, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Two comedy movies, two successful comedy movies in that same year, 2005, and we're still talking about it 20 years later. For me personally, I like Wedding Crashers more than 40-Year-Old Virgin. The 40-Year-Old Virgin, I'm telling you, there's things that are in that movie that it would not get made today. Jude Apatow, I mean, he's a genius. I like his writing, I like his directing when it comes to comedy. But man, oh man, that movie has some scenes that are super hardcore, over the top, but it has some key names there. Steve Carell. I mean, you even have an unknown Kevin Hart in that movie. And his wife, Leslie, man, I think that's her name. Yeah, she's in that movie as well. But Wedding Crashers, to me, is the one that takes the cake. Wedding Crashers, if I'm not mistaken, they became the first R-rated movie to hit 200 million and more at the box office. One of the successful films of the summer of 2005. I mean, and that cast was loaded. We're talking about Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, Christopher Walken, Rachel McAdams, Bradley Cooper before he became Bradley Cooper. And that's another thing. Bradley Cooper in this movie, yeah, he is the biggest villain. He is verbally abusive towards his fiance, played by Rachel McAdams. But man, that guy, he can do comedy, he can do serious. He is one of the best actors, versatile, and most dedicated actors of his generation, especially today in Hollywood. When I think about dedication and versatility, I think about him, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Christian Bale. For me, and Leonardo DiCaprio. For me, that's the core four of actors that are super dedicated. They're versatile, very professional at what they do. I'm not saying that that there's others that they're not as dedicated, but for me, those four stand out to me the most because they just constantly put in work after work. Whether they're acting or producing, they're putting in the work. And Bradley Cooper, you could say that he takes the cake a little bit more because he writes and directs as well. So, but hey, salute to Bradley Cooper. I've seen the evolution of his career, going from comedy to serious. And he does a great job in this movie. Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Although I'm not the biggest Owen Wilson fan from an acting standpoint, but he's been part of some successful films that we still watch to this day. Vince Vaughn, at some point, he slowly started to win me over. So, but every scene that both of them are in together, they're great. Every scene with the grandmother in Wedding Crashers is also funny. There's a lot of great catchphrases, a lot of great one-lines in Wedding Crashers. But man, it's been 20 years. 20 years. And salute to the writers. The writers did a great job in Wedding Crashers. The same thing with The 40-Year-Old Virgin. God bless comedy, man. And that's what's missing. We need some hardcore, in-your-face, no filter comedy. Like we gotta stop watering it down. We gotta stop. That's why I'm glad that we have YouTube, we have Tubi, we still have DVDs and Blu-rays that we can have to ourselves and just watch these classic films. But yeah, comedy will forever be my #1 favorite genre. My review for Wedding Crashers from 1 through 5, I'll give it a 4.2. Scratch that, 4.3. As for the 40-Year-Old Virgin from 1 through 5, I'll give it a 4.2 out of 5 stars.